Push. Are you even pushing it?
I think that's quite fast.
Good order. Put your foot down. What are you doing? Stop, stop, stop.
Yeah.
See how we're moving? Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to talk about the 30 days I did 30 days of cardio I've done and the results that I've got from it, and also the best cardio fat loss. Woo! So guys, in today's video I'm going to be taking you through how I went from this to this in 30 days. But firstly, if you haven't already, please drop this video a like and that's a thumbs up, and if you haven't, just drop down where the little bell button is with the red square thing around there and hit subscribe, just purely because that car was a hell of a lot heavier than it looked. But first I'm going to run you through my 5 golden rules for picking cardio and choosing what cardio is going to be best for you based on you and your goals. The first one is, do you actually need to do cardio? And it's kind of going to be a yes and a no answer, but today I'm going to say absolutely not. And it's because there are 2 ways that you can create a caloric deficit. 1 is by eating less, and 2 is by burning more calories through movement, i.e. cardio. For example, if your daily caloric intake is 2,000 calories to maintain your current weight, I'd probably say a good starting point is to minus 10% of your calories. So you'd come down to 1,800 calories would be your deficit to start losing weight. And you can either do this by doing cardio, or you can knock off that Mars bar that you've been having each and every day. Now, having that less Mars bar is probably a lot more efficient than having to go for like a 200 calorie jog or do some extra cardio. But if you fucking love Mars bars, you're gonna have to get a jog on. However, if you're gonna use HIIT training, i.e. high intensity interval training, you can probably bang 200 calories out in like 10, 15, 20 minutes, depending on your current fitness levels. Also, HIIT cardio does have advantages over LISS, which include an afterburn effect due to something called EPOC, which is exercise post oxygen consumption, which basically means it's just your body getting back to a natural pre-exercise state, which will burn a little bit more calories to try and get there. Second golden rule to choosing your cardio is going to be, how much cardio do you actually need to do? Again, it's going to be very subjective to how much weight do you actually want to lose in a set time period, and how much of a deficit are you creating from food. Now, to work out your calories and what you need to hit based on your age, weight, sex, height, current activity levels, to lose either 0.5 pound a week, 1 pound a week, or 2 pound a week, I have left you a link to my free calorie calculator in the description box below, where this will work out everything for you, take away the stress, and give you your magic numbers that you will need to hit to put yourself into that caloric deficit. So the answer to this one again is none or a lot. It's completely down to your preference. I personally prefer to keep my calories a little bit higher, hence why I've been doing cardio each and every day for the last 30 days. Another fact to remember though, as you do more cardio, your body is going to become more efficient at completing these sessions, i.e. it's going to be harder for you to get your heart rate up and up through those levels, so you're going to need to progressively also overload your cardio sessions, i.e. work harder. Which brings me on to point number 3, which I get asked about pretty much all the time. And when I say all the time, I mean like once by my little sister, which is cardio before or after weights in the gym. So, should you do cardio or weights first? There's a couple of factors that you want to try and consider. First one being glycogen. Whenever you do cardio first, you're going to be using up some of the glycogen stores that you used to be using for lifting. Whenever you're lifting, you're going to be using about 30% of the glycogen stores from glucose. The second factor is progressive overload. With your lifting, whenever you're wanting to lose fat and build muscle, which the majority of the world do, then you're going to need to get your lifting in first, with progressively overloading your lifts to build or maintain muscle whilst you're in a caloric deficit. The third thing you've got to factor in is muscle fatigue and also mental fatigue. So whenever you're doing cardio first, exactly the same as, like, for example, doing leg extensions, and then coming into a squat. You're going to be a little bit fatigued as you come in to do the main section of the workout. However, all this is down to personal preference. So for example, before I came away to Australia, I was doing some of my cardio beforehand because my main focus was losing fat, not building muscle. So you just need to base your training on your priorities and what works best for you. Oh. And the reason why I find it the hardest is because it gets my heart rate up at the highest out of any amount of cardio. Like my heart rate is at 160 beats per minute at the moment, and that's just because I'm absolutely terrible at swimming. I float like a house brick, and I've got the swimming technique of like a baby gorilla on Valium. So if you watch my last video, which I'll leave the link to in the description, is where Lucy was teaching me how to swim, because I'm an absolutely terrible swimmer. I've never been able to. But generally what I'll do is I'll try and keep my heart rate above 140 beats per minute in order to burn the most amount of calories, but be able to maintain that cardio session I'm doing for some sufficient amount of time. But ultimately, if you want to burn the most amount of fat, then you've got to be doing something which is going to burn the most amount of calories. So i.e. what you find the hardest, and probably the activity that you find the most difficult to do is going to be that. So what I would generally do is perform a test of maybe 4 different types of cardio and look at over a 10-minute period what gets your heart rate the highest, what burns the most amount of calories for you, and then complete that cardio more than anything else if you want to burn the most amount of fat. But remember, will you really want to complete this cardio that you find the most difficult and you probably dislike every single day? It's like doing a job every single day that you hate doing. Are you really going to be doing it optimally, and are you going to be motivated to do it all the time? Which brings me on to my next point and some pretty cool scenery. To the absolutely unbelievable Fraser Island. Big thanks to 4WD Tours who have kindly provided us with the 4x4 to get to Fraser Island. I'll leave the description in the bio if you want to check those out. But when it comes to cardio and what is the best type of cardio, I'd always say the best type of cardio is the one that you are going to enjoy and the one that you can stick with, be consistent with, and maintain over a long period of time. You've got to think, if you're going to be doing cardio, especially like I was, for 30 days, it's got to be something that you can get up and be motivated to do. If you're motivated to do it, you're going to put 100% into it. So today, we just decided to have a bit of fun, bring a ball down, a few sprints on the beach, and actually managed to get through 450 calories by just messing around on the beach. And time flies by when you're doing cardio like this, which actually stimulates your brain, makes you happy and actually enjoying it, as opposed to just running up and down on a Stairmaster. Now, I'm well aware that not everyone has these kind of beaches accessible to them, but even if you're getting out on the street, going for a run, going for a walk, or doing something which isn't just inside the gym environment, whether it's playing sport, whatever it is, do something that you can keep consistent with, but you're also going to enjoy. It's going to get your heart rate up, make you fitter, and get you into that caloric deficit. Now, into the juicy bit, which you've probably been waiting for. So, I'm going to explain what I've been doing to get from this to this. And if you watched my other video on the 5 dangers of fat loss and cutting diets, which again I'll leave below in the description if you haven't watched it yet, then you will see how low I have to get with calories to start creating a deficit. Now it gets to the point where you can't reduce your food anymore just because it's going to start affecting your energy levels, and this is going to counteract your movement through the day, so it's just counterproductive. So what I decided to do instead was start using cardio as a tool to implement into my routine every single day in order to increase that deficit and bring my body fat levels lower and lower. Now you can see how this balance works between food and movement in order to create your deficit. You can use either tool to create that deficit and make it a little bit larger, but it's going to get to a point where you're like, I'm absolutely fucking starving, so I may as well just stop being so lazy and go for a run. Now for this period, I basically increased my deficit by 450 calories per day by doing the Stairmaster. And generally it was taking me around 20 to 30 minutes to get through these calories. It took a little bit longer as I got to the end because I became fitter. But you can also create this deficit by other means of cardio, something that's more enjoyable, maybe going for a walk. You've just got to bear in mind that obviously less cardio is a little bit less effective because it takes a longer period of time in order to get there. Now for me, being in sunny Brisbane, this hasn't been an issue because it's sunny, and it's nice to get out for a walk and stuff, and the weather doesn't suck like it does in the UK. The takeaway from this video though is try and create some balance between the two. So look at your diet. Is that going to work a little bit better by being a bit more restrictive? Look at your cardio. Could you increase that? Is that going to work better off for you? Or is getting a mixture of the two by bringing calories down and increasing cardio going to be the most efficient combination for you? By any means though, if you're increasing your activity by any level, it's going to start to have an effect on your body weight and start to implement some changes along the line. Hope you found this video useful and helpful. If you enjoyed it, please give it a massive thumbs up and a like down below, and whilst you're there, please hit that little bell button, which is subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video.
You started out to face it, my heart went off like crazy.